I am Srinivasan, Chief Executive Officer of Madronna Billing Services. We are an India-based company as well as with a front end in the US and Seattle area. We are into revenue cycle management services for the US healthcare entities like the physician groups, billing companies, and hospitals. We primarily cater to the US market, and we have about 350 people in multiple locations in India and in the US. Our backbone for delivering the services from the staff in our company, we need continuous connectivity, real-time and reliable connectivity with our servers in the US and also with the client servers. So in that aspect, Pulse plays a very important role in enabling us to deliver the services according to the business metrics that we agree with our customers. We have been using internet-enabled services for the past 15 years, and we have been customers of some marquee brands. The fundamental difference between our earlier experience and with Pulse is we have a connection with the team and we are able to troubleshoot in real time and ensure that the services is uninterrupted. With other marquee brands, we have to go through a faceless method of communication, which did not give us enough comfort of the ability to resolve the problem to our satisfaction. In the business of establishing connectivity with so many multiple hubs, there are bound to be challenges and drop in performance at some segments. And with the ability to interact closely with Pulse, we at least are aware of what the problem is and when the problem is likely to be resolved. That gives us an assurance to plan our production and delivery and shift accordingly. And in our experience, we have found that interacting with Pulse gives us a better handle of how do we resolve the problem and reschedule our workflow. That is a great plus point in our relationship with the team over there. When we started our relationship with Pulse, Pulse was also relatively a smaller company than what it is now. And their marketing team made multiple approaches and presentation to us to secure our confidence, and then we started off in a limited way. When we started, we had multiple vendors, and over a period of time when we had the confidence and the relationship was such a smooth, I would say that Pulse is part of our operational team, the technical team, and that helped us to decide to move on with Pulse on our entire capacity for internet requirement. The first, when we were shopping for different services, Pulse was relatively new to us, but over a period of many months, their salespeople interacted with us to explain about their services, and our visit to their technical center helped us to decide that we should go with Pulse. And over the many years, our experience with Pulse has been extremely great. To an extent, I can say a difference between a contact and a connection. With other vendors, we have had contacts. But connection is important in the sense we are fully connected with the technical team at Pulse, which helps us to resolve and advise us on how do we go about securing our internet connectivity and enhancing our technical competence. And I should say that Pulse is now so integrated with our technical team that they are our first point of contact for any technical advice that we need for in terms of managing the bandwidth or for office automation services. When we did our evaluation of all the opportunities and the possible vendors that we wanted to select, our main objection with going with Pulse was that they are a smaller company and they are backbone, they are dependent on other multiple providers. But that turned out to be an advantage for us because we get rerouted through multiple paths to ensure close to 100% connectivity. So that is a significant advantage, and that happens in real quick time, which I would think is a great plus point for our relationship with Pulse. Reassurance of working with Pulse, I need to emphasize that when our city had a very adverse weather condition like a flood, our circuit was all up and we were able to be in operation within 24 hours. And that says it all, kind of, basically. So, and we were actively collaborating with Pulse to ensure that the circuits were all up, the uptime was good, and that gives us the comfort to deal with them always. The second important factor of reassurance with Pulse is they are just one phone call away to discuss and collaborate with at all levels in the technical center as well as at the account relationship level. That gives us a comfort factor to go to Pulse for all our requirements. Using Pulse, we have been able to optimize our internet connectivity requirements with our US customers to the extent that Pulse advises how do we go about it, optimizing the bandwidth and dynamically changing the bandwidth requirement whenever there is a need for that. So that has helped us optimize the cost. And also for all our future new projects that we negotiate, Pulse has been able to advise us as to the bandwidth requirements and multi-city connectivity between our offices. That has been a great help. Pulse is an exclusive provider of VoIP solutions, and the entire solutions has been structured by the technical team, and we are able to utilize extensions and trunk lines and optimize our costs. We are also having recording and IPBX, which are enabling us to set up queues and route the calls accordingly. That has been a great service that Pulse provides to us. Recommend Pulse to other potential customers? Definitely. And I would recommend that Pulse should be the first choice for selection of as a vendor for internet connectivity solutions for any customer. Thank you.